So today, guys, we are going to be diving into what are incursions coming to the Division 2. Now, if you think about an incursion, think about a mini raid. Raids are scaled to 8 players. Incursions are scaled to 4 players. And the cool thing about incursions is there has always been matchmaking. This was actually from Division 1, and a lot of people enjoyed it because 4 people could do it, you could match make, and that's why people enjoy this a little bit more than raids. For me, I like the raids. I like the large scale events, but I think it's actually a cool aspect that they are bringing. But for a lot of you guys who've never played Division 1, you're unsure what to expect. But let's dive into 2 videos. One is actually mine, where I did one of my favorite incursions, which was Falcon Lost. And then this video is a Division trailer about incursions. So let's start it and let's catch into it.
We've received reports from the JTF indicating LMB movement in the Warren Gate water treatment plant. HQ are pushing to bomb the site, but this plant is vital for the recovery of New York. Falcon Squad was sent to scout the area, but they've gone dark. Stop the LMB before it's too late.
This is your first incursion, Falcon Lost. Incursions are deadly missions requiring cooperation, preparation, and a high degree of skill.
Something like
Find the right
raids, right?
strategy to destroy the strongest enemies and be rewarded with the best loot.
So that ends that part of the trailer. Everything else just talks about everything coming with the update 1.1. But what I wanted to do is I actually wanted to get into my video, which you could see. We did this. It was almost, what, how long ago was this? What, 5 years ago. So let's hit play. So here we go. We are at the incursion. We made our way to the main area, and this is typically what I would say a mini raid. There was an APC in the middle we had to destroy. Now there was 15 waves we had to survive. Now to destroy the APC, there was an enemy that would come through and it would have like a C4, right? He would drop that C4 and then you have to make your way to the APC and plant it. Now there were turrets guarding the APC, so you had to send more than one player so they could disable it. The other player would go in and plant the bomb. And you would have to do this a few times. Every time you did it, you would see a chunk of the health of the APC get destroyed. And I'll actually show you that in a second. This middle area was a great place to sit. It was a very good strategy because the enemies had to rush you and you could literally just sit in here, right? And protect yourself from the mortar turrets that will get bombarded, from the one-shot shotgunners that will come in. It was just a really good spot that you could defend everything. And that's why a lot of players actually use this strategy right here once it became more popular. But you had multiple waves of enemies. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna move it forward to wave 4 so that way you can see right here. So you can see we have wave 3. After this, we're going to get to wave 4, which is right here. So in this wave, it says, grab the explosive pack, right? So you just have to keep shooting enemies until the enemy who had it would actually get it. So this guy, he actually picked it up, right? So you saw he has a little blinking diamond on his head, right? He picked it up. The enemy who dropped it was behind him. Now, the next part of this is once you take out these one-shot shotgunners, even though you see purple, yes, they would be one-shotting you. You needed to go disable, we would have to disable the turrets that were surrounding the APC. But first, you needed to clear the area. So you had to have a strategy. You couldn't just run up there. So I think we're actually gonna move right now. Yeah, so I'm moving ahead. I'm actually gonna disable the turrets that are shooting me, right? Because they could literally kill you really quick. And then the guy with, you can see, I'm waiting for him to come up. He's right behind me. As soon as he comes, I disable it. And now he can run in there and he pops a survival link. He's planting the bomb. I'm gonna disable the turret again. So it saves them, and then we could just run back. Now you can see when it says defend explosives, it explodes, and then now you can see at the top, right? Destroy APC is now lower. You had to do this multiple times until the very end. So what we'll do is we'll get to the very end so that way you can see it. So you would just survive the waves. This is 13. You can see we've already done it multiple times. At the very top, you have it right here. So it's literally just strategy. Different waves would bring different things. Wait for, where is it at? Let's get right here. All right, so this should be the last one. So I'm trying to get it where we can.
Where's the bomb?
So there we go. So one of our guys actually went down. I pick him up. You could see the bomb is right there. Somebody grabbed it, I believe, already. We're going to push forward. We have a survival link. We usually wait till we get in there. There's guys in here. You see how hard they're hitting, right? They're almost one-shotting. That's why you had to play this as a team. I actually pushed in too quick by myself, but I'm waiting for the other guy to get it. So we got it here. Boom. And then we're going to disable this so the turrets are down. There's actually a switch on each side. I actually had the bomb, I guess. I plant it. You see where I'm planting? I already had popped the survival link, so it kind of so it saved me. And then I just have to make my way back. And you're going to see. Now it just says destroy the APC. So there's no more armor. I believe this at this point, it's just going to kill itself. You didn't have to shoot it. And that's it. So once it's done, it just shoots off a bunch of bombs and boom. And that was it. Destroy the APC, objective complete. And then you would get the good loot in the back. So you pick up the loot and then where the APC is. If you hadn't done it that week, you would see there would be a bunch of loot right on top of the APC. And then you would get different things for completing it. So this was typically an average incursion. So to me, depends on how well they create these. Some of the incursions were a little bit harder than the other ones. So that's just something we have to see. Falcon Lost was one of my favorite. I thought it was pretty cool, like trying to survive, trying to get your team to work together. But there were a ton of incursions. Clear Sky was really fun too. You can go back and look at all the incursions from the Division 1. Multiple people had videos on it. We actually streamed a lot of them. And for me, I just think that a lot of you guys will probably enjoy these, and I think it's a cool way for them to introduce these. It's a little bit better than the raids because it's hard to get 8 players. It's a lot easier to just get 4 players, get a 4-man team, do the incursions, and then figure them out together, and then move along. And if they have matchmaking, it's a win-win. I want to know, are you guys excited for incursions coming to the Division 2? And is it something that you look forward to playing in the future, actually in season 2? So I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully this gives you a clear understanding of kind of what an incursion can be in the next season. I'll see you guys around. Hey, nothing but skills out. Take it easy, everybody.